Hey, what is going on, y'all? Happy Sunday. I wanted to come on here tonight and share tonight. It's not tonight, it's still actually late morning. I'm totally screwed up being in a different state. My time zone is messed up. We got up at 4 a.m. this morning to get on flights and get home to our babies. And so my brain isn't always all here. I'm drinking my coffee though to help out with that. But you guys, I wanted to come on here today. I'm back. For one, I'm back home. I left Thursday afternoon and just got back this morning. My family picked me up at the airport at 8:30 a.m. And I'm so glad to be back. But I wanted to come on here and share because I got so much from being gone these last few days that I wanted to come on and share my biggest takeaways. Because one, I feel like there are things that people need to hear. Two, there's just so many people, a lot of you guys on my team too, that weren't able to make it. And so my best and best way that I can do it is hop on here and share live like the biggest takeaways that I got, what I brought home with me, and hopefully I can transcend these into you too. So you guys can take this on any aspect of your life. But I'm Angela Campbell. Those of you guys that follow me whatsoever already know. If you don't, I love all things health, fitness, and business. Those are my three biggest passions. I just say hi if you're hopping on live for sure. Drop replay if you're catching this later. But I wanted to share, I just got back from a 3-day event. It was my online business and I'm in network marketing and I love it. It's my main working from home income, and it's so much more than that, of course. But I wanted to share the biggest takeaways from the event. Like, I just got back from our company's convention, and it's always the best thing in the world. You know, us as moms, especially if you suffer from mom guilt, or you understand it, put mom guilt in the comments. Because leading up to these events, I'm always like, oh gosh, I'm nervous. Should I go? I don't want to leave my babies. And then I come back and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I did. Like, because I need that more than anything. So the events are not just about learning how to grow your business. You guys are also, they pour into you so much. They pour into us so much, all the way from the leadership, hey baby girl, to our sideline sisters, to everybody that you meet. But here's my biggest takeaways. One, I'm back home with my sweet baby. Say hi.
Hi.
Mwah. She missed her mommy. I'm so thankful that she missed me because I missed her like crazy. But you guys, here's a few things. I'll keep it short and sweet. One of the biggest things is culture. Anything we do in life, I don't care what business, if you're in the same business as me, maybe you're on the same team, maybe you're in a different, total different company, maybe, who knows, okay? One of the biggest things I cannot stress enough, no matter what you do in life, whatever business you run or work at, or even among your family, like, there's so many ways that culture is built. And there's so many important reasons why culture. One of the biggest takeaways that I brought home with me, again, because I get this every time I go, is culture is king. I cannot stress it enough. I've been a part of another company in the past that we didn't have remotely, not even close to the culture. I've been a part of other things. They don't know what culture is. You know what I mean? Like, their culture is king. You, no matter what you're doing, you can have the best systems in the world. You can have the best game plan. You can give somebody a step 1 to all the way to 10 on how to grow all the way up to be a millionaire. You can do all those things, you guys. And we have all those things. We have some amazing systems that are the simplest things I've ever been a part of, and extremely duplicatable. But what we have at our company that I feel the number one most passionate about, and why I love and feel at home, is the culture. The culture is something where everybody feels welcomed. I don't care if you've never made a sale in your life and you've been in the business for 3 years, or you went from 0 to millionaire within your first month, right? Culture is king, and if you don't have it, you don't really have much of anything. You're only gonna get so far. I'll play with that one as soon as I'm done, okay? You're only gonna get so far if you don't have culture. If you don't have culture, people are gonna start leaving you because they don't feel welcomed. They don't feel loved. Those are a big part of it. You've got to love on your people, and we have some amazing culture. Culture is key, you guys. That's one of the biggest takeaways. And I've been, like I said, I've been a part of a few things where culture was not there, and then you start to lose your passion. You start to not even like what you do anymore. You start all these things. If the culture is not there, I could have all the amazing systems in the world, but if you don't feel welcomed, loved on, people don't feel like a part of it. Like the company that I'm a part of, you guys got it right on that one. So culture is key, you guys. Without it, you will have a really hard time succeeding. And when you don't have culture, I see a lot of people winning by themselves at the top. but the rest of the team was like, what about me? What about me, right? I love seeing everybody win over here. Number 2, the second takeaway that I got is timing is everything, okay? You guys, if you believe in timing, just put timing in the comments. Let me see whoever is here and that agrees with me. I believe timing is everything. And every time I get to go to one of these events and I get to hear everybody's stories, I think, oh my goodness, that is an amazing example of timing. Timing is everything. What do I mean by that? Timing is everything as far as like when you might actually help someone join your team, right? Or maybe it's you're joining your fitness program or whatever it is. Timing is everything. And there's going to be your time, and when it is your time to skyrocket to the top, whatever top that is, whatever desire level that is, you're gonna know. You're gonna know, and it's gonna happen. And I've seen people that come on and they've joined our team and they sat idle for a year and didn't do nothing. And then it was finding their time, and now they're skyrocketing and doing amazing and hitting ranks and doing all these amazing things. And who cares how long it took them to get there? It was all about timing. They knew they wanted to start, but they were like, teeter-totter, 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 and then bam, something clicks and timing hits. And then I've seen people come on board and skyrocket to the top in their first few months. I've seen people do amazing and then fall off the bandwagon and get back and just keep on riding that spike. I heard somebody this weekend talk about it and explain your business is kind of like your heartbeat. It will go up and it will go down, and it will go up and it will go down, you guys. So if you're in that kind of a space, maybe that's where you're at right now in your business, or even in your health goals. Maybe you're on the teeter-totter of life for your weight loss, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. It's the same thing. Look at it like a heartbeat. And here's the biggest key that when she was explaining this, one of the leaders was talking about it. When you have that spike and you go back down, all you got to do is make sure that next spike is just a little bit higher than the last spike that you had. Okay, it's gonna go back down, expect it, and then a little bit higher and higher and higher. You guys, timing is everything in life. And if you keep seeing something that keeps popping in your face, or I keep coming to you and say, hey girl, when are you ready? Are you gonna check this thing out? Or you ready to change your life? Because I know what your goals are. You want to make a change in your family's financial future. All those things, you guys, it's all about timing. That's so important. The third one is always be open. And what do I mean by that? Yes, Grandma, I'm so glad I'm back too. I wasn't even going to go live today, but I'm like, impromptu, hello. Always be open to take a look. What do I mean by that? You guys, I used to be the biggest closed-minded person in my life, or in the world. At least I used to think so. I'm sure there's people out there that are worse than me, but always be open, and put open in the comments if you believe. What do I mean by that, you guys? So many things happen in life and you never know what's coming, and you can't control everything in the world. There was a point in my journey in network marketing, even before network marketing, I was not open-minded at all. I saw this opportunity that a friend kept presenting to me, and I said, no. While in the meantime, I'm over here struggling emotionally because we were struggling to have kids. I hated the job. It was such a negative place, and I was stuck and I wanted out, but I was not open to looking at this crazy thing called network marketing. I was so closed-minded forever. And it took me almost 7 months before I finally said, okay, fine, what do I have to lose to give this a try? And now look at my life. Like, oh my gosh, that forever changed my world. So always be open is a huge takeaway, because it hit home this weekend just listening to some of the stories. There's so many. There was also a big part of my journey where I never in my life thought I would leave my past company. Like, I'm a loyal person and I don't like starting over. And it was, I was that person that said, I'm never gonna leave. What are you talking about? You crazy? I wasn't open for a long time, and then when I finally was open, I got to see things that I was missing out on, and I got to see things that was like, this is not gonna work for me. Like, this is not time freedom for me. All the things. There were so many things. I can do that on a different video, but always be open to look, because you never know what your future may behold. Who knows? You might be one of the next people on the stage this weekend sharing your story. Or you might be the next one doing a live video, whatever the case may be, sharing your story. However, you may be the next person that has the most amazing story because you were open to taking a look at what it is and what the heck it is that we do. And that I and a lot of us get to do every day from home while my kid is over here like spinning in my office chair. That's my day every day, even when I'm working my business. So if I can do this, anybody can do this. So always be open. Don't be so closed-minded. I used to even be so closed-minded, like I didn't even want to be friends Hey, watch out, little girl. See, now she's rolling around in my office chair. Be careful. I used to be so close-minded that I wouldn't even like friend other marketers. Like, I don't know why I ever did that. I was like, oh no, if you're not, it was weird. I don't even know how to explain that, but I wasn't open-minded is the point of what I'm trying to say. So if you're one of those that like keeps like putting the shield up for whatever reason, don't even want to take a look, like take a look. It doesn't hurt to at least take a look. And if you're wanting to take a look at what I do, either send me a private message and just say that you want to see the video. I've got a crazy short video that will explain a lot more. You can watch it at your convenience. It never hurt anybody to take a look. What do you have to lose to at least take a look, right? And then what do you have to lose to at least give it a try? Walk away, then walk away if it doesn't work for you, right? The last one I'm going to say is give and forgive. This was Rita Davenport. If you know who Rita is, put Rita in the comments. I did not until this weekend. Amazing, cutest woman I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't know, I can't remember how old she said she was, but she was extremely funny for one, extremely motivating, and she is extremely successful in business, growing her business to almost $1 billion in the company that she was with. Now she doesn't walk around. She travels around and speaks to so many people like us. But she talked really big about give and forgive. And give, what I mean by that, by like, this goes back to the culture in our company. I have never seen so many people come together, regardless if you're on the same team, if you're financially connected or not. I've had some of the biggest and best support systems, accountability buddies, friends. Oh my gosh, some of the best friends that I now have in my entire life that I would do anything for, and I know they would do anything for me. And they're mostly, a lot of them are sideline sisters is what I call them, and brothers. Like, we've gotten some amazing relationships and friends, and we give. They want help. Hey, what can I do for you? And then they turn around and reciprocate. Like, it's a one big, and that's the culture that we have. But give to people. Don't go out looking for what can you do for me, what can you do for them. That is the point. Give. The more you give, the more you will end up receiving. It will come back to you twofold. You just have to get out there and give. Give to others. Help others. I don't mean financially. I don't mean you have to go give away your money. Give away your time. Give away your knowledge. Give away your support. Give away your love. That was one of the things she was really big on. She tells everybody I love you when she leaves. And that's just the amazing vibe that she has. And forgive was the other one. This is the last one that I want to talk about because I feel like this is super important. Forgive, and this is forgive people that have hurt you. Why? Because if you hold on to that, guess what? You're hurting yourself more than you're hurting them. They probably already forgot about it. Forgive was what Rita talked about, and it hit home, not so much because of forgiving other people, but also forgive yourself. And I feel like us as network marketers, any of us that are entrepreneurs, any of us that are moms, dads, all of us, forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for the mistakes you made. So what? You made a mistake in parenting life. So what? You made a mistake and screwed up and, lost a sale or sales. Or so what? You had to step back or had a really bad month or failed in any kind of ways. You guys, failure is part of the process. And if you hold on to it, you beat yourself up and you're constantly doing nothing but talking about it or reminiscing on it or thinking about the screw up that you made, you're never going to go forward and be successful and do the things that you want to do. So the last biggest takeaway that I got was from Rita Davenport, and she was really big on forgive. Forgive other people that have hurt you, but even more so, forgive yourself. If you're not where you want to be right now in your business, who cares? Because there's all the time in the world that you can get there as long as you forgive and forget about the past and only look forward. Okay, only look forward, and you can get wherever you want to go. So those are the main things, you guys. I just wanted to hop on here really quick while I just put my baby to sleep and I'm gonna play with this little one, and it was on my mind and on my heart to get out. So I just randomly hop on live and wanted to share. I hope you got some value from it, though. If you did, smash the heart button. Let me see. I'd love to see it. Share it. Tag somebody if you feel like they need to hear it. And again, if you have questions and you want to put in a comment, send me a private message. I'd be glad to share with you a little bit more in depth. Or if you just want to take a look at that short video that I talked about on what it is exactly that I do, because a lot of people don't really quite understand the way we market and what the heck it is we do. There's a method to the madness, and it's all about loving and helping people and creating time freedom, which is my favorite, and financial freedom for your families. And like I said, if I can do this with 2 kids running around all day and getting up at 3:45 every morning because I teach fitness classes. Anybody can do this. I promise. So you guys, that's all I got. I'm going to hop off. Happy Sunday. Have an amazing day. And we'll talk soon.